What is a parallelogram, you ask? Well, let's look at the word parallelogram. What is the key word in this long term? That's right, parallel. And what does parallel mean? Exactly. Two lines that run side by side that will never run into each other. So a parallelogram is a quadrilateral where both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. As you can see here, these are our different kinds of parallelograms. So on the rectangle, the opposite sides run parallel and will never intersect. Same with the square. Opposite sides will never intersect. And same with the rhombus. The opposite sides will never intersect. The area is the number of square units that a shape encloses. The rectangle below encloses 36 square units, each with an area of 1 centimeter squared. So the area of the rectangle is 36 centimeters squared. You can use the formula area equals base times height, where base is the base or length of one side, and height is the length or height of the other side. For this rectangle, we have the base, which is 9, times the height, which is 4. So the area equals 36 centimeters squared. Let's look at the flag below. The base of the flag is 7 feet, and the height of the flag is 1 yard. Now, we have two different units of measurement, which means we have to convert one. Since 1 yard is 3 feet, we are going to do the formula using feet. So our base is 7 feet, and our height is 3 feet. So our formula is 7 times 3, which is 21 feet squared. The altitude is a line segment perpendicular to the base. So if our base is here, then our altitude would be here. Why is this important? Because when we're finding the area of a parallelogram that looks like this, we have to be sure not to confuse the height as this side, but rather the altitude, which is this side. So let's look at this rectangle again. Our base is 3.5, and our height is not this slanted side, but rather the altitude that is 8 inches. So our area is 3.5 times 8, which gives us 28 inches squared. If you're confused about how to find the altitude or where to find it, just start at the base and draw any line straight up. These will give you the same measurements. Or, from one of the farther tips, you can just draw straight down to the base, or straight up. Now, why don't you get out your math notebook and try to find the area of the rectangle and of the square. Don't forget when finding the area of the rectangle to convert the yards to feet first before you multiply them, because they have to be in the same unit of measure. Okay, and now try 2 more problems in your math book. And don't forget when when you're plugging in the value for your height, to make sure you're plugging in the altitude and not the side length.